my team. Trying to make Houston great again.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another. Another edition of NBA basketball. We'll see Atlanta and Houston. Tip-off goes to Houston. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go.
Go.
On the court for Atlanta. Early out there with Mirza Teletovic. And it's Young. And there's Jackson. And it's Moultrie in at the 5, roaming the paint.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Wright. Fires the 3. No good from Hairston. The pass to Early. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Wright for 3. Count that one. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jackson against Wright. Jackson passes to Moultrie. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
On defense, Houston. And Teletovic kicks to Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got his first 2 points.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
No good from Hairston.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end. They finally miss after making their first 4.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
The second effort. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Good on both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Young dishes to Early. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Kicks to Moultrie. Pass to Early. 6 to shoot. That's good.
Okay.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And right, here we go. Muhammad with a screen on Young. Franklin passes to Muhammad. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And Reggie Jackson again. Jackson's got his second basket.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And it's right
baby,
missing.
man.
Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 1. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Tony Turioff, he's checked in for Moultrie. Payne comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Miller's checked in for Early, and it's Grant in for Young. Here's Franklin. Here's Muhammad. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. Muhammad's got 6.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Good shot here.
Jackson kicks to Payne. It's Miller on the wing. Franklin with the steal. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Dishes it to Franklin. On deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Miller dishes to Grant.
Good shot here,
So
man.
the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Grant. Zoran Dragic, he's checked in for Jackson. And Grant drops them both. Houston trails by 4. Right outside. The feed to Hairston. From past the arc. Count that one. Hairston's got 7 points in the game. Grant, that's good. Eight seconds left in the first quarter. Franklin for 3. No good.
Come on, that was a foul, ref.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's Atlanta leading by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Wright is out there with Franklin. Then there's Hairston. Then there's Muhammad. And it's Nicholson in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
He dishes it to Young. It's rebounded by Houston.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Pass to Muhammad. Hairston kicks to Muhammad. And right, here we go. The rebound by Young. Atlanta leading by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
And that's the beauty of the game right there. I hope we get the opportunity to see a few more of those.
Here's Hairston. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way out. Hairston's
We
got 9
ain't
points.
going nowhere. We ain't going
And Atlanta
nowhere.
calls their first time out of the game.
We ain't going nowhere. We gonna stay here. I'ma come through, shoot the ball with no fear. I'ma come down. I'ma wreck the mic. It's the boy in here now. I don't recite. Don't what freestyle. Man, hold up. Just go off. I done came through on the cush. I'ma cough on the cush. Off on the dory. I done came through rolling big Range Rover. It's the boy E. Hold up on the CD. Wrecking on the mic. Yeah. Defense 713. Damn ball. I done came through. Hell no, I don't stop. So I don't stop. Hey, hold up, make my trunk pop when I'm in the Honda. I done put my dick in the bitch named Rhonda. I done rode the bitch. I done liked the whore. I done came through. I done just scored. Man, beat changing up, man.
Tony Turioff is checked in for Atlanta. Grant comes in for Jackson. Here's Grant. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Passes it to Teletovic. Back to Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Young pass to Grant. There's the bucket. Good. Grant's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. Franklin for 3.
My bad.
No good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. To the middle.
Get this shot here.
No good from Grant. Here is Hairston. He's got 9. A wide open look here for Wright. Off target from outside.
He hit a 3 in the first,
That's it, man.
but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
He feeds it to Franklin. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It's Young on the wing, and he gets it to go. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Grant, that's good. And now a 9-point Atlanta lead. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team, and you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Arnett Moultries checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Darius Miller comes in for Cleanthony Early. Zoran Dragic, he's checked in for Young. And it's Jackson in for Grant. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Harris. Good. And that's now 11 points for Reggie Jackson.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Left side, Jones. And some nice passing there by Houston. The shot by Taylor, no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here we go, playing the computer again.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Moultrie. From about 16. That one a little long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the...
And that does it for the first half of play. Atlanta leads by 13. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Jackson. He's got 13 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. One of the stories here, Reggie Jackson getting it done today.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Mirza Teletovic. Young is up there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Arnett Moultrie, and it's early in the 3 slot. Atlanta leading by 11 to the paint, and it's Moultrie slamming it down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
For Houston, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Good on both. Now Jackson. The dish to Moultrie. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Houston trails by 11. Nato. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second one.
For Atlanta, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. First one falls for him. No free throws good from Jackson. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Franklin. A three-pointer, no good. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Wright. Jackson drives in. Good. Young's got 7 points.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
To the inside. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And Atlanta leads by 16.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
That's one of those alley-oops upside your head right there.
Here's Franklin, defended by Young. Here's Hairston. They need this. Good on the jump shot. 11 points in the game.
Oof, that is a tough shot. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Atlanta leading by 14. Hairston with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. Right inside. Grant on him. The offensive rebound. Nicholson dishes to Franklin. There's a screen.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line, Jamal Franklin.
So he gets them both. Atlanta with the ball. Grant kicks to Moultrie. It's Young on the wing. Goes back up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nazir Muhammad.
That's his second personal foul.
I don't know.
And Atlanta has possession. A 12-point game. Down low. Tries again. Early shot's good. Early's got 4 points this quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And stolen by Wright. Feeds it to Muhammad. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Here's Nicholson. Right from outside.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Grant outside. There's the three. Another three for Atlanta.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
The kick out to Wright. Here's Muhammad. Takes it out with both hands and rips it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bairstow, he's checked in for Arnett Moultrie. Adrian Bain comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Edwards, he's checked in for Cleanthony Early. And it's Zoran Dragic in for Young. The Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Jackson, he's checked in for Grant. And right, here we go. Here's Muhammad. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Dragic. And Muhammad sends it back. Edwards passes to Bairstow. Just 5 on the clock. Dragic kicks to Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Atlanta. They lead by 18. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 18. They've got Hairston. White is out there with Frank. Then there's Andrew Nichols. And it's Muhammad in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Miller's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Right outside. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Dragic. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And right, here we go. No good.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. They've actually done a great job on the board. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
So both teams changing it up here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. There's the pass to Young. To the left wing. Here's Early. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Jones, no luck.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. And a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Fires for three. Teletovich's shot is good.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
I really hope he doesn't try that move again. It worked the one time, but he's not the guy to be working across it.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston trails by 19. It's hauled in by Moultrie. Moultrie's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Perry Jones gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Atlanta.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game. They've struggled against him in this one. Just no answer for Arnett Moultrie. He has 9 points, and he's getting it.
I mean, just beautiful.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And how about the impact that's going to have on your team? You can imagine how much adrenaline starts to flow through the veins. After that, they've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Launches a three. And Jones pulls it down. Millsap kicks to Taylor. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Teletovic sinks the triple.
No fucking three.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
It's Jones on the wing. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
And so Teletovic nails both of them. And so it's Houston with it. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. No good from Hairston.
Yeah, That's a tough call right
That
there.
ain't no
And
foul.
really a
Well,
tough
God
break
damn.
for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
First one falls for him. And so Teletovic nails both of them. It's picked off. Bairstow dishes to Teletovic. Dragic left side. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
I'm gonna lose, dog. Gonna build my fucking team up. Damn, I hate to do this computer shit. I have 8 players from the Warriors. So, next. Damn. I don't have any fucking Rockets at all. This is whack. No. Yeah. Yeah.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. It's Philadelphia and Houston.
It's been a nice clean game, huh?
Tip off goes to Houston. Outside Matthews. Outside Conley. From the arc. No good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Steve Blake is out there with Harris. Then it's Kyle Singler. Then it's David Lee. And it's Pekovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. On defense, Houston. The pass to Singler. Lee, a screen on George. Inside. There's David Lee on the assist by Singler.
And they
Do you
are
like
on the
that,
board
Tony?
first.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
George passes to Chandler. They set the pick. Outside, George. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the game here. Here's Blake. Dishes it to Harris. Pekovic with the screen for Harris. Down low. It's rebounded by Houston.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Conley gets the bucket.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
On defense, Philadelphia. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Matthews from the arc. Pekovic with the rebound.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Blake with it. Conley picks him up. Blake with it. He feeds it to Lee. Shot is no good. Chandler with the defensive effort. Outside, George out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Blake kicks to Harris. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Chandler is screened to the middle and stolen by Pekovic. And now running up the court, Blake pushing it all the way. Lucas with... The rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Blake, over by Conley. Blake dishes to Lee. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Pekovic. Lucas with the rebound. And it's Houston on the break. George has got the ball. Another miss by Houston. Here's Philadelphia. Blake passes to Harris. All sorts of time. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Matthews. Offensive rebound. George. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Philadelphia. Chris Kaman is checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Bazili comes in for David Lee. And it's Muhammad in for Harris. Singler hits them both. Now Matthews still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Lucas. And it's Houston with another. Here's Blake. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. And Muhammad gets it to go.
Boy, Blake is so good at finding open teammates.
Here is Conley. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit. Nice D from Singler. Philadelphia with the ball. Came in a screen on Conley. Here's Blake. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Outside Conley. Trips in the tray. Conley's got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Deflects the pass. Chandler with the steal. Here's George. And that misses. That would have put him up. Philadelphia with the ball. Blake kicks to Kaman. And Chandler sends it back. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Here's Matthews. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Blake, covered by Conley. Blake dishes to Azili. Shot from 12. Chandler with the rebound. Houston in the lead, and it's Houston on the break. Now here's Matthews. Chandler the pass to George. Can't connect from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Houston leads by just 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
They've got Paul George, Chandler out there with Lucas, and it's Matthews, and it's Conley in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here is Conley after Devin Harris's score. Puts it up, screened by Lucas. And it's Matthews again missing. And Philadelphia has possession. Harris outside. Pass to Young. Lee against Lucas. Young outside. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And it falls over the rim and in. And that's now 6 points for David Lee.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And here is Harris following the three from Wesley Matthews. Lee kicks to Young. Here's the screen. Back to Lee. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Walker in the post, guarded by Harris, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And so Walker nails both of them. And here's Young. He dishes it to Harris. Pekovic with a screen on Bosch. Lee sets a screen for Barnes. 5 to shoot. And Young now, top of the key. And it's Harris off the drive. That's good. Harris has got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Down low, here's Lee, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
I agree with you, Clark. They have not been successful with their single coverage.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Wilcox is checked in for Barnes, and it's Jenkins in for Young. Now here's Henson. Feeds to Bosch. Walker dishes to Bosch. Here's Butler, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving into the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
Here is Wilcox. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Walker against Harris. There's the dish to Wilcox. He kicks to Jenkins. Passes it to Lee. Here's Pekovic. And Henson sends it back. Pekovic with another miss. Butler up top. The feed to Bosch. Out to the wing. Walker in the post. Harris is there. Walker's shot is off. Philadelphia with the ball. Harris kicks to Wilcox. There's the double team with Walker. Lee with the ball. And it's Henson picking him up. No good from Lee. Here's at the elbow. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Harris passes to Wilcox. Back to Harris. Lee goes in. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Pierce. And Henson kicks the butt. That gives them the lead. But this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Blake with it, guarded by Walker. High post shot. They get it again. Azili, stolen by Walker. .58 seconds left in the first half of the game. Misses the layup. And it's Zingler in the corner. Takes a three. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now here's Pierce. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And stolen by Zingler.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good.
Coming out.
Both free throws good from Kaman. 27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now here's Walker, guarded by Blake. Walker's shot is off.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Blake dishes to Muhammad. And it's sent back by Bosch. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last. A three off the inbound. And we're through the first half of... The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. We've seen David Lee really having a great game.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
Yeah, and getting it to him is the only hard part, fellas. I mean, once he has it, he's automatic. Forget about it. He can do work down there.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Kyle Zingler is out there with David Lee. And there's Pekovic, and it's Steve Blake, and it's Harris in at the 2 spot.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Harris outside. Blake passes to Lee. Second shot opportunity. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for David Lee. And both free throws good for Lee. Here's Conley. He's got 5. Outside, George, the tray, and that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. George has got the lead up to 2 now for Houston. George has gone 3-6 from the floor. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Harris against Matthews. Harris kicks to Pekovic. Clock at 6 to the left wing. Blake for 3. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Matthews, no good. Here's Philadelphia. A 2-point game. In the corner, it's Blake. Lots of room. That's short off the rim.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's George. The two-handed jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Singler following the score by Houston. A floater. The shot misses. Nice D from Chandler.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Harris against Connor. And stolen by Pekovic. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Blake with it. Back to Harris. And it's Lee penetrated. Chandler with the block. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Here's George. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Go, baby. 8 times time.
Philadelphia calls time here.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Philadelphia. Young comes in for Devin Harris. Philadelphia trails by 6. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Shots good by Lee.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Now, here's Walker. 6 points for him. Bosch misses. Now Blake. Lee, left side. Fires from 14. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
And that one's good.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Chris Kamen's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Festus Ezeli comes in for Lee. And Matt Barnes is subbed in for Robinson. Now, here is Young. Nobody near Barnes. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Walker. Here's up top, covered by Barnes. From downtown, the shot by Pierce will not go.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense and not allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Young dishes to Blake. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Muhammad is checked in for Young. And John Jenkins subbed in for Steve Blake. Houston leading by 6. Walker with it. He's picked up by Jenkins. Walker goes in. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. how it's been going for Houston.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, I mean, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
To the middle, here's Azili. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Azili's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Looks to me like they hit the refresh button here in the second half after shooting less than 40% from the field before the break.
But the defense allowed them to stay in it, and now with the offense looking rejuvenated, they've got to be feeling confident.
Here's Kaman, following the score by John Henson. Can't hit from 12.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Outside Butler. Five on the clock. No good off the front iron. Philadelphia trails by 8. 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Kaman. Drops in the layup for 2.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Now, here's Walker. Here's Pierce. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Pierce has got the lead up to 8 now for Houston. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Houston leads by 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Oh, he ain't on these boys, man. We ain't trying to get these boys right, man.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. And here's Walker. We've got Chris Bosh. Jimmy Butler is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's John Henson. And it's Pierce in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now Pierce following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And that one falls for Pierce. Pierce hits 2.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
A drive by Lee. And Henson sends it back. Here's the pass to Henson. And here's Bosh for 3. And the shot is good. And Houston leads by 13.
Ain't no long,
man. A little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Here's Blake, guarded by Walker. Kicks to Pekovic. Here's Lee, and it's sent back by Bosh. Pass to Lee. Pekovic with a screen. Lee kicks to Pekovic. There's the screen. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Bosh. 4 on the count.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's Singler. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Now here's Walker. And stolen by Singler. And now Philadelphia on the break. That's good. 8 points for Devin Harris.
A few more plays just like that are all they need to make their comeback bid a real one.
Yeah, and no wasted time there, which is exactly what they need. They could use a few more of those steals, too. Keep that shot clock from running all the way down.
Here's Butler after Devin Harris's score. Butler kicks to Walker. Pierce inside the three-point line, and the shot is long. Philadelphia trails by 9. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Smooth, guys. Very good job there of getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
And you know, those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes as much as any single play in a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can't allow, if you're the opponent, to have that guy continue to beat you in that manner on the backcourt.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Houston making some changes.
He's been aggressive looking for a shot, but without much success. It might be time for him to take a step back and look to help the team in other ways.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Now here is Harris. Here's Pekovic. Can't hit. Chandler with the defensive effort.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of. He's definitely turned things around in this game. He was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Pekovic. And there's the 3-second violation. Vasili's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Houston leading by 9. Outside Conley. Nobody near George. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Blake with it. Dishes it to Lee. From 10 feet out. Here's Singler.
No.
And he gets it to go.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
H-time, baby.
They're trailing by 9. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so here is Philadelphia. They trail by 9 points. Nice shot by Singler.
Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And here is Blake following Kyle Singler's 3. No good from Lee.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 8. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Left in the fourth. Azili kicks to Blake, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Here's Blake. Lets it go from the wing, and good. He handles it.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Conley. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Chandler. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now Blake.
Yeah, shit.
And Chandler sends it down to the inside. And it's George finishing it off.
Don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And it's Houston's ball. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Lee with the block. They get it back. A 3 for Matthews. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. On the way, Harris. Latre. No good. So Houston wins it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time for the Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.
All right, thanks for watching. I'll be broadcasting this second. Finna go do some things. I'll be back.